good jazz. Now, I'm a bit honest. Some jazz I just can't connect to. But this right here, mm-hmm, it's exactly what I love. And I've been enjoying some good concerts around the community with jazz in the park. I want y'all to put in the chat where y'all been listening to some good jazz at lately. Love to hear from you. And I just want to thank you for joining and getting into a groove with me tonight. We're here at Get to Know Bob. I'm your host, Sonia Weaver, and I want to thank you for coming in and grooving with me, joining me as we're going to have another amazing conversation. You know what I do. I bring on Black business owners, entrepreneurs, CEOs of their own, doing their own, making things happen, as well as musicians, and I've had authors. I am getting geeked. I'm going to have politicians. I'm stepping into every arena where we're making it happen. Don't get it twisted. Don't let the news tell you what's going on in our community, because they might come out every now and again for some positive stuff, but the positive we're doing is outweighing the negative. And I'm just honored to be a platform where I can show you we're making it happen. We're doing those things. So I could do none of this without your support. So I thank you. I thank you. And I want you to help me. I got a favor. If you haven't done so, subscribe to this channel. And then don't leave it there. Share it with somebody. Tell some family. Tell some friends. Y'all know we have to hit a magic number in order to really give visibility to this platform. And remember, it's not about me. It's about the amazing businesses we bring on. We want everybody to know what everybody is doing, so we get all the support, okay? And we can only do that when we grow. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't forget we on, okay? And then share with others. Now, so we can get to this amazing conversation that I am excited for, I'm going to just tell you a little bit about tonight's look. I just wanted to go on some pink. I think pink is becoming my new favorite color, y'all. Now, I'm not vain, but for some reason, this pink be making me look younger. Maybe it's just me. So if you disagree and you like me in some of my other colors, every now and then I'll throw on the blue. Every now and again I'll put on the green, so I do like the different colors, but I think this makes me look youthful, pretty and pink. So I'm loving it by the Glam Doctor. Thank you, Miss Rashida, doing big things. We have to have Rashida back so you know what's going on. Have on some traveling pearls, thinking it's popping around my neck. Have on some Sunny Days collection and linked. My hair, y'all, please do a plea. Please tap or tag Miss Yolanda Wynn. Your girl is like scraping the bottom. I'm in need of some of my pomade and my edge control, because her products be having a sister's hair. Look at that swoop. See that swoop? Yeah, having it laid. And what I love also that just dawned on me is that those wirely grays I'm getting, actually, when they lay down, they don't look so gray. I like that. I never paid attention to it until I kept saying, look at all those grays. But when it swoops to the side, that's part of that youthful thing. So make sure you tag Miss Yolanda Wynn. I need me some bad. Now, I think that would be good. Oh, of course, my shirt, Divine Diva Designs, who has went to Florida, has added to my international directory by being out of the state and has been connecting me to some phenomenal businesses. Hey, so let me tell you guys, I missed you last week. So speaking of traveling, I was in Chicago. Thank you to my daughter, who said that me and my mother worked way too hard and we needed to take a break, and we went to Chicago for the Taste of Chicago. So yes, I did meet a couple of Bobs there, but it started even before the Taste started. We got there a couple days earlier, just enjoying and resting, and wouldn't you know, a phenomenal Bob joins me in the jacuzzi. And so I was telling her, when she comes on the show, her and her husband, because they are in a area where they're in Georgia, but not Atlanta, but they're in Georgia, And their business is something that we really aren't in. It is more like Asian teas and stuff. And they were telling me about their, I forget what it's called because I don't want to be incorrect, but it's a place where you go and have tea. And they were just saying how they're in a college area and they are the only African American Black owned in that industry. Can you dig it? Getting into places that are non-traditional. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I told her, I said, so when we get to the part of how we met, we'll be like, oh, we met in the jacuzzi. And I said, that'll be an awesome story. People be like, y'all met in the jacuzzi. But that's exactly how it happened. Then, of course, at the Taste of Chicago, this happened to be one of the phenomenal places. Now, this was one of the food trucks that was there, and the service was phenomenal. That's why I'm actually holding them up. Let me hold it a little bit longer so y'all can do a click, screenshot, whatever you need to do to make sure you have it. Yes, they had phenomenal food. So, yes, I did kind of go outside my box while I was away. My daughter said, people said if she did not stop and get some Harold's chicken, she was crazy. So yes, we did stop at Harold's Chicken. I'm telling you, these lines were off the chain. They were so long, but they were so efficient, moving quickly through the lines. And you can tell that they are not new at this, that they have done it before. So next time you're in Chicago, yes, I would say the H&H's. Make sure you go to the H&H's. Go to Harold's Chicken and go to Hare's Gulf Shrimp. Those would be my recommendations. And just so excited to keep adding to the international Black-owned business directory. If you're not on there, you better reach out. Now, let's get on to our Support 7 B.O.B. All I'm going to ask at this moment, taking a moment, have you accepted the pledge? That's right. Supporting 7 Black-owned businesses a week. That's the pledge I want you to take. If by chance it seems too overwhelming, then make sure you do our Happy Black Fridays by supporting a B.O.B. every Friday, because every Friday is Black Friday and every Friday is an opportunity to support B.O.B. But for those who are committed, for those who know that when they support, they're making a difference in their communities, for a small business, for a family, for those who want to do it beyond just themselves and be part of a movement and something bigger, you must take the pledge. You must actively and intentionally support 7 Black businesses a week. Remember, support is not only with your financial resources, but with your time. And I'm going to tell you, camp season is off the chain. I know there are so many nonprofits out there doing amazing things this summer for our community and would love your help. Volunteer and support with your time. Make sure you take the pledge. We can't do it without you. Now, getting to our Deals with B.O.B. deal of the day. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm basically going to keep this free gift as the T.O.B. Man Eater lip product. That's what I'm going to do. And this time, how you would get a Man Eater lip product, the first person to have 5 friends subscribe to our channel will have and receive T.O.B.'s Man Eater lip product. Okay? So I know you might be thinking, okay, so I'm just kind of saying that out to the female listeners because the men, wouldn't be interested in that. But you know what, women like getting gifts. So, hey, if you want to get it and share it. Hey, it might get you in good. You never know. But all I'm saying is the first person to get 5 people to subscribe to the channel will receive that free lip color. That is Deals with B.O.B.'s deal of the day. Now, our featured nonprofit of the day is Unity, which stands for Uniting Neighborhoods and Inspiring Today's Youth. And Jonathan Parker has been on our show, but we do need to bring him back so that you know what he's currently working on. But if you want to see him most recent, then you can check out the show where Mona Lisa's lyrics was featured, and it was the crowning event of the finalists for Mompreneur and Dadpreneur. And Jonathan Parker was part of the Dadpreneur 5 finalists. So Unity Detroit is Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship Fund is what's going on right now. And Unity needs your support financially. Yes, they do, because they want to give scholarships to youth within our community. And as the name says, we cannot do it without your support. We're uniting neighborhoods and inspiring today's youth. So make sure that you go on Facebook, look for Unity, and please donate to their scholarship fundraising campaign. You definitely will want to be a part of transforming a young person's life. That is Deals with Bob featured business of today. Now let's see. We're going into our featured business of the day. Did I just say featured business? I did. I jumped ahead. Unity was our featured nonprofit of the day. I'm telling you, these grades don't help the sisters' mind. Y'all give me some, let me know what I need, what tea I need to drink or what, because I got to get this a little bit sharper. So Unity was our featured nonprofit. Now we're getting into our featured business of the day, which is Phlebotomy Express Training Centers. So check out this video and see what they do. Now, I would say Phlebotomy Express Training Center is definitely also a business there for the community. During the time that Phlebotomy Express Training Center has been open, they have transformed the lives of many people in our community by giving them skills so that they can get not only a job, but a career. So make sure that if you know a young person, or maybe you just want to have an extra skill because you never know, make sure you check out Phlebotomy Express Training Centers. You'll be happy that you did. Now we're going to move right on to our deals for consumer members. If you're not a consumer member, what are you waiting for? As we kick off today's deals, we are going to start with Deals with Bob, that is offering 15% off their premium services. Today, Smile is offering 50% off whitening. Mona Lisa's Lyrics is offering 15% off event packages. Woo! Women Helping Inspire Winners is offering free registration or free consultation. Phlebotomy Express Training Centers is offering 10% off. So if you're a consumer member, you actually get 10% off when you go and get that knowledge. Linked LLC is offering 50% off +1 or free +3. Tax Divas is offering 10% off or free registration, a free consultation, or a free gift. Tranquility Christian Counseling is offering 10% off events. Then we have Bright Tech Communication offering 10% off. Boss Entertainment Group is offering 10% off. MCS Financial Services is offering 15% off. The Amazing Woman Network is offering 20% off their AWN merchandise or 20% off financial services. Affordable Veterinarian Clinic is offering free well exams for new clients with the purchase of vaccines. My Sisters and Me Hair Braiding is offering 10 to 15% off. Divine Diva Designs is offering 15% off. Tea's Timeless Beauty is offering 10% off. True to You Candles is offering a free gift. And I have my candle burning in the background. Peggy's Pound for Pound Great Cakes is offering 10% off. Mrs. C's Concessions is offering 10% off. Detroit Metro Plug Podcast is offering 25% off events. And if you are a business owner and you want to offer deals, discounts, giveaways, and rewards to our consumer members, please visit www.dealswithbob.com and join today. Now, if you are a consumer member, to become a consumer member is easy. All you need to do is go to www.dealswithbob.com, click on consumer sign up, and join today. Now, business owners, remember, we do not want you to only become consumer members. We want you to benefit from the deals, discounts, and giveaways and rewards for your co-business partners out there. But we want you to sign up for one of those annual packages, increase your visibility, and get your consumer membership for free. As we move on right now, we're going into our Stay Connected. OMG, there is so much going on in the community, so I want you to get excited, okay? We're going to kick it off with the free concert series every Friday evening. Now, it started Friday, July 1st. It will run through Friday, September 2nd. I believe that's Labor Day. They have an amazing lineup. It kicked off with Randy Scott, and OMG, it did not disappoint. Make sure you check them out right there in Ipsy from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mona Lisa's Lyrics and Whisper Music presents The Return of the Soul. This is happening at Cuts Lounge on July 15th. Make sure you attend. You will not be disappointed. And if you have put off, procrastinated, or delayed getting your wills and or trust, you will want to check out this webinar via Zoom on Friday, July 15th with Mr. Terrence Quinn Esquire. He's also been on our show, so for more information and to get to know him, make sure you check out some past episodes. Battle Creek's Caribbean Festival begins July 16th from 5 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Admission is $2 for $8 and $5 for the day, and children under 5 are free. New Era Detroit is presenting Financial Literacy is Key with the Bishop of Credit. That's right, Miss Shamika Bishop, and she also has been on our show. So make sure if you need some of that credit information and know-how, you want to check this out July 16th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tranquility Christian Counseling is presenting a grief support group and workshop. They are entering the month of July for their third workshop on July 17th from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. For more information, you can call 248-494-4578. Mona Lisa's Lyrics presents a Poetry Slam 2022, Saturday, July 23rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. We have another Caribbean Culture Carnival coming. This one is happening Saturday, July 23rd from 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Detroit Institute of Arts. The National Microloan Conference for 2022 with Mr. Warren Galloway, who was on the week before last. I was out of office last week. It's happening on July 29th through July 31st at Greektown Casino Hotel in Detroit. Make sure you register. And Warren is offering 50% off for those who email him and say that they found out about the conference here with Deals with Bob on Get to Know Bob. Business Network Meet and Greet is happening Saturday, July 23rd from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you are a vendor, this is an opportunity for you to be a vendor. It will be happening at the Westin Southfield on 1500 Town Center, Southfield, Michigan. Legacy Nights presents Karaoke Sundays starting July 31st. It's hosted by B.Mac Music. Entry is $10 and food and libations are available. So for more information, call 586-460-8981. And again, I want to make sure you do the Leaders of Tomorrow Scholarship Fund. This is going to be open until the end of July. So don't wait to the end. Make sure you take time and donate today. And let us support you and your event by adding it to our Stay Connected page. Visit www.dealswithbob.com and contact us today. I told you we had a lot going on. I hope you had your calendars out and you start marking away for what was going on, because we are doing some big things in our community. Let's give ourselves a hand out there. Now, the moment we have waited for. We're about to do another amazing conversation, and I am so overjoyed that on tonight's show, we are featuring Miss Cheff, that's right, 2 F's, Carla of Tasty Fixin. How are you doing, Cheff Carla?
Hi, Sonia. How are you?
I am amazing. I am so glad to have you on. I am looking forward to our conversation and allowing people just to get to know a little bit about who you are and what you do, but most importantly, why you do what you do. So, how we do it here on Get to Know Bob is we love for our guests then to self-introduce. So please share who you are, a little bit about you, and why you do what you do.
Okay, my name is Carla Mason, aka Cheff. I have a catering business and a food truck. I've been doing a catering business since 2009 full time. Food truck has been in operation for a little over a year. I'm a philanthropist, a serial entrepreneur, I'm a mentor, and of course, a chef with 2 F's. I do what I do because food brings unity. No matter the culture, the ethnicity, it brings unity. And so when I serve food to people and they can put a smile on their face and have a conversation with someone else about it, that means the world to me, because I think love conquers all. And so my tagline on my business card, you taste the love in every bite. And I totally stand by that.
I love that. You taste the love in every bite. I
Yes.
felt some love when I just tasted it just most recently. Yeah, I really felt love that day. I also felt kind of upset because, my new diet and everything, and you had way too much country goodies on the table that
Yes,
I couldn't
ma'am.
even partake of. I was like,
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
about to cheat. But then I said, you can't cheat. Just get
Is
what
it
you
worth
can.
it?
It's
Yes.
not, but I did cheat a little bit. I am going to admit, because I had originally given up everything, including seafood. But when you had them shrimp and grits, girl, that y'all
Thank
better
you, sweet.
find that Tasty Fixin's truck or restaurant or whatever. I'm telling you, the shrimp and
Thank you.
everything was awesome. But them shrimp and grits is what I personally had. They were the bomb. And then I don't know where she got the fresh fruit that time, because really it hadn't even converted to summer yet, and she
Yes,
had
it
all this
is.
fresh, juicy, sweet fruit. I'm just telling you. So y'all
Yes,
see, I
ma'am.
get passionate about my food. Like she was saying, you always have love with food. So
That's right.
I
That's
love
right.
it. And so what got you really like, because you said you're a serial entrepreneur. So I want to
Mhm.
even kind of go on that. Let's back up, not to just Tasty Fixins, but
Okay.
the whole entrepreneurship. What got you started?
So I my background is management and retail management. And so I was running $60 billion a year companies. And I'm the type of person, any job that I work, I'm going to learn everything within the job. Like, I don't understand how people come to work and just learn their job. And they do that job, a cashier. You just, only thing you know how to do is ring this register for 20 something
Girl,
years. That is
that
ludicrous.
is
Okay.
crazy.
So once I've learned everything in this building, I'm bored. So, and I realized, like, I'm looking at their numbers. I'm running their business, making money for them. I can do this for myself. And I think I was probably like 26 years old when I came to that revelation. And my ex-husband at the time, I said, listen, let me quit my job. If I can't make what I make in a year, I mean, in a month, I'll go back to work. Of course, he was like, no, 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 you know, we got to work. You know, people don't believe in entrepreneurship. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was a whole fight, but I was willing to do that fight and bet on me, because I knew I could do it for somebody else. So why not do it for me?
Right. I love that. Bet on me. Bet on me. And
Hmm.
if you saw, I'm writing that down. Now, if I go as far as put on a shirt, I'm gonna give you a credit, okay?
That's right. That's right.
Well, I'm gonna go as far as to say you're right. We have not been taught to bet on ourselves. We have not been taught entrepreneurship,
Hmm.
and it kind of leaves us, you know, with our minds in this box when it should be open to all types of
That's
possibilities,
right. That's right.
even within the company, like you said, just to not even learn the ins and out of your department or your
Yes.
organization or your
Yes.
company. You
Yes.
know, you can just do a explode within an organization,
Yes.
but it
Yes.
does go beyond just doing what you're trained at and
Yes.
taking initiative to just open your mind to all types of possibilities.
Yes. Yes.
And
Now,
so I
I started in 1996 at Home Depot, and I started off as a cashier. I made probably like $9 an hour. And talking to people, I'm like, oh, I came in at the wrong thing. Let me see what I can do. In 30 days, I was promoted to like a head cashier. And in 90 days, I was the receiving manager. It was like, okay, if I'm doing this, I can do this for me. You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean? And so I was just as passionate as I was to move up in that company for the money. I'm like, well, I can do this for me, but doing it, entrepreneurship has to be not only for the money. You have to love what you do.
yes,
And philanthropist is key to me because I believe in my vibes. Like, I want to help people get started and know that they can work for themselves and not have to punch a clock all the time. You got to work a little bit harder, but it's okay.
it's okay. Because see, here's the thing: when you work a little bit harder, the rewards are a little bit sweeter.
Yes, 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 yes.
So, and then like my mom said, if you work hard, you play harder. See,
That's right.
yep.
That's right.
So
That's right.
there are some perks, but see, I believe a lot of people with the social media area, it is
Mhm.
a double-edged sword. It's
Yes,
so amazing because you can reach so many people with the amazing things you do.
that's
But
right.
because so many people are on it, you have people entering entrepreneurship as if they just think it's an overnight success
Yes,
because
yes,
it's packaged in a way where it's like, look at me, I'm doing and blah, 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 you know,
yes,
enjoying
yes.
in on what I'm doing. But y'all don't. I know I don't really video when my head's all up in things and my arms is like, ooh, Jesus,
Now,
because I've
see,
been
I
in the
get
house
more.
coat.
Yeah,
This because I've been to my computer coming
that's
up with
right.
campaigns
That's
and
right.
marketing, doing the accounting,
Yes,
doing all this other stuff,
yes.
making phone calls, answering emails.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, I don't be having a camera like y'all. Check me out, you know, because it
And when
probably
they're
will
doing that,
scare
they ain't
you.
really working. If you got enough time to be check me out, I'm doing this, you ain't doing nothing. I ain't even watching this.
Exactly. So here's the gift that I love because people really think I'm on social media because I'm posting. Now I do work with, you know, my admin and we found a way to post in advance. So a lot of stuff is already posted and ready to go and it just
Yes,
goes on its own. I
yes.
said, but think about it. I support Bob. That's my business. Talking
That's
about
it.
other businesses. So
That's
I
it.
have an excuse. I go on there
Yes.
looking to share stuff. I go on there looking to see who I need to connect to.
That's
So
right.
I'm
Yes.
not scrolling and just getting lost in what people are doing. I'm very
Yes.
intentional. I dip in,
Yes.
I dip out. And because I do what I do, they really think I'm on
Yes.
there like all the time. They'll be like, didn't you see it on Facebook? Mm-mm, no.
Like, no, no. Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah.
on Facebook for personal reasons.
Right,
I
right,
don't have
right,
time. Like you said,
right.
there's no time.
There's no time. Even to post
So,
on social media, you have to have an admin to do that. I know I need one. Like, and so it's crazy. They're like, by the time we know where you're at, you're gone. Well, I don't really have time. I'm the owner
to let us
operator.
know, because you know that was a question right on here. Where we can find you? How do we know? So we're gonna talk about that one a little bit later. But I do
Yes.
want to go back to what you said that I did write down.
Mm-hmm.
You gave yourself 1 month.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. One
1 month,
month.
and I did it. I did it. But when you don't have the support to fight against it, you know what I mean. And so I did go back to work, and then, but I quit probably like 3 months later because I realized what I made in that month. I didn't gave y'all 80 hours for, and this doesn't even match up. Like the math ain't mathing. So
Well, I'm not even understand. I guess because here's the thing. Because this was pre-COVID when she started. So I'm letting you know.
mm-hmm.
And before pre-COVID, I believe everybody thought the only security you had was having a job.
Yes, yes, yes.
When I believe post-COVID happened, people survived COVID without jobs.
Exactly.
And it opened up your mind to think differently. Like, wait a minute, I can
Mm-hmm.
survive without the job.
Yeah, yeah.
Go
Until
figure.
this inflation hit, you know what I mean? And now it's like, okay, what do we do? So now, and that's going to be a part of my mentorship. It's like you have to have several streams of income. You
Yes.
have to, like, you can't do this for the money, because one day you'll be up and one day you'll be down and you're looking like, okay, I quit every day. But guess what? Some in me won't
I
let me
quit
stay down
every day. And it
every day.
tends to be between the hours of 5 a.m.
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
7 a.m.
yes,
when
yes.
my bed is the coziest.
Hello, yes, 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 every day. So you got to have a heart for it, definitely. And I also see a lot of people post COVID, they started businesses, but their customer service is terrible. One thing, if I didn't learn anything else from Home Depot, I learned customer service. Like
Customer
you
service is
have
key.
to. It's a lost art these days. Even with the big
It is.
franchise
It
companies,
is.
it's a lost art. Like,
It
so I
is.
believe and I pride my business on customer service. I stand by money back guarantee.
I understand, and I'm gonna do a comment on that because
Mm-hmm.
for 6 months, 6 months, our deal of the day was client relations training at a
Mm-hmm.
discounted price.
Mm-hmm.
No one
See,
contacted
see,
us for
see.
client relations training. I'm
Mm-hmm.
certified in
Mm-hmm.
client relations training.
Mm-hmm.
It can make or break your business.
It definitely can. I tell what my son is an employee, and he's not my son when he's my employee, because guess what? If my customers aren't taken care of, then you out of here. You know what I mean? Because I'm a small business. One complaint can shut me down, and so I'm straight up no chaser when it comes to my business. I don't take excuses because I don't give any.
I love
So
it.
that's
I
how I
love
am.
it. She don't take excuses because she don't give them. Okay, that might be another t-shirt, girl. Keep it coming. Give me one of my line of incomes. I'll be doing
Right.
t-shirts over here
Hello,
next.
t-shirts. Hey. Plug.
Join the mix with the rest of y'all. Because when Carla first said it, Cheff Carla, when she first said, 7 streams, I always say 10.
Yes.
Because I don't want the money coming in my hand. I want it coming in my fingers. So I need
Yes.
10 different ways I got
Yes.
money coming in.
Yes.
Because when inflation comes, everything that goes up got to come down. So
down.
when it goes up, it's going to come down. But
Yes.
you got to be able to ride it when it's
That's
up,
right.
when it's down, when it's
Yep.
up, when
You
it's
gotta
down.
ride the wave. You gotta ride the wave.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, guess you won that fight. Good. I'm glad you did. Glad you did.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I did too. Because betting on me is the only thing I know how to do. One thing for sure, I'm not going to let me down.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand
Mhm.
that. How was how was post COVID for you? Being in the type of industry that you're in. Let's focus on. Okay, let me back up one step. You said multiple entrepreneur. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you want to, so I was, oh, so I said that. So after I did that and I went back to work, I quit again. And then I got into real estate. And so I had a bunch of rental properties. And so I was doing that until people learned how to play the system. And it was right when the market, that 2008 market was bad. And so I bought a bunch of houses, young, and I learned, lost majority of them actually, but I learned from that. And then after that, I went into property preservation, where we cleaned out homes for foreclosed homes for the banks. I've done janitorial businesses. Like I've had several successful businesses, but you have to have the right team in order to keep them successful and the right
right,
support system. So
right.
yeah, I'm not only just a chef. Like I wear different hats, and I like to toot my horn and say I'm good at most of them. You know what I mean? Because I'm diligent in it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So, since you kind of started in the different areas, you started in real estate, so I kind of
Mhm.
could see that flow how it could go into the cleaning up
Yes,
of the
yes,
properties because you
yes,
probably saw with purchasing it was a need, and
yes,
then possibly then you transition into janitorial because of the cleaning kind of ties. But I
yes.
am curious,
Hmm.
how did you transition into the chef?
The chef. Okay, so when I back in 2002, that's when I gave my ex-husband that proposition. And so, like I said, it was a battle there because a lot of men don't believe in entrepreneurship, especially as a woman. And then when you do it, they get like intimidated by it. You know what I mean? So um, I stopped, and then we did the real estate. And so I always cooked. But it was like on a back burner because I want to push you to pursue your dreams. And then I had to think about it. Well, what about me? And I went through a divorce, and I went to therapy during that divorce. And it was my therapist that told me, you got to get back to what you love. And although I did all those things, I loved cooking. And so I went back to school in 2016, and I graduated in 2018. And then my career just blew up. I was downtown Campus Marshes in a little shed at first. I started off with the chafing dishes. And when I saw like, hey, this is my niche. Like, let me do this. And so I said, okay, let me get a food truck. And I looked for me a food truck. I bought a used RV. It's older. And she likes to sleep more than she likes to ride. But
Don't
you
we
know,
all when we get a little mature?
yeah, I think she's ready to retire. So, but I'm not gonna stop there. If she retires, I had a good run, and I'll start over and get me another one. So it was an easy transition, but it took somebody on the outside looking in, because I was always trying to appease and make people happy. And so I really was doing things for the money, but the cooking I actually loved. That's my passion, because again, it brings unity. It unifies people. Breaking bread is the most intimate thing that you can do with people, and a lot of people
Yes.
don't know that.
And I'll tell a couple of comments to what you said, but for the latter statement,
Hmm.
I mean, that's obvious. Every time when people say, well, I ain't seen you a while, let's get together, the
Let's
first
go.
thing that,
Let's
let's
go
go
eat.
eat. Let's go eat.
That's
Let's go
right.
eat.
That's
Let's go
right.
eat. I mean,
That's
my
right.
mom even said, can we do something other than eat?
What brought the families together? You go over Big Mama house and she cook all this food. That brought the
Yes.
unity. So it's food
Yeah.
that brings unity, and with unity there's love, or at least it should be. So that's my passion, and that's why I do it.
I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna look at some things in the chat and
Hmm.
respond.
Hmm.
Hey, beautiful Mona Lisa. She said, "Hey, beautiful." We
Hi.
have. Monica Robinson, Black-owned businesses love this. Yes, I love Black-owned businesses. I'm telling you, I love what we're doing. We're creating
That's
our
right.
Wakanda, girl.
That's
And
right.
it was
That's right.
oh, if I pronounce your name wrong, please don't hurt me. Yamika Perry, I believe I said that right. Yes,
Hi, Yamika.
free. Yes, food brings unity, love in every bite. Love it. Good evening, Miss Barbara Biggs. That's my mom. Thanks for
Hi, Miss
joining.
Barbara.
And Saniqua Mobley. I hope I didn't say your name incorrect. Let's
Hi,
eat, girl.
Saniqua.
I know. Yes, let's eat. You know, right now that's a shame. But yes, I know. I love good food. It just
Yes,
does
ma'am.
something to you. You know, when you
Yes.
like just tasting it and it's so good.
And you can sit, and then when it's good, you swing your feet. Yeah, yeah.
And you gotta take the toes and just be like, "Woo!"
Yes.
I actually adore that. And getting back to another comment you said, I'm gonna take a pause for myself
Uh-huh.
for one moment and
Okay.
to say shout outs to my amazing husband, Christopher Weaver, who definitely does support me. So when I'm hearing you talk, I was sitting there thinking, like, wow, I need to tell him,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate
Yes.
your support.
Yes.
So who said something like great like us? Says, "Hey, ma." So is that's for you?
That's my son. Yes.
Okay. Oh,
I
see, we're
do.
getting to know Cheff Carla. She has a son. Share with us a little bit then about your son, and thank you for supporting your mama.
He does support me all the time. He is my baby son. He's 21 years old. He's an entrepreneur as well, a serial entrepreneur. He has vending machines. He's done landscaping. But right now, he is riding a coattail with his mom, like, because everybody says we make a great team on that truck. So as soon as I could get this truck running, up to par, like, I mean, he's awesome. He's right there when I need him. Um,
Love.
he doesn't have children. He has dogs, and so those are my grand dogs.
Yeah, girl. They're my grand dogs.
My grand
Oh
dog.
my goodness, how awesome! And then I'm going to do this comment because it's timely and it's
Mhm.
coming from a therapist who says, "Hey, yes, go to your therapist for counseling with happy smiles, prayers, and hearts because it can definitely transform your life."
It definitely can. It definitely can.
So, Chef Carla, I always like to kind of connect to when I first met my guest, if this isn't our first meeting. And so
Hmm.
this isn't. I
Hmm.
actually, okay, because I don't want to get confused because there was another person who reminded me in my head, thinking the memories might be right. Have you been to Tech Town?
Yes, yes. I cater for Tech Town a lot.
I
I
was right. That's where we first met.
yes,
Hey, woo!
yes.
I
I
got it
cater for Tech
right.
Town a whole lot actually, and Build Institute. I cater for them a lot. Yeah, so I do a lot of things in the community.
Awesome, awesome. So that's when we first met. Because I swear it was right outside of a pitch competition.
Yes,
What? Okay, see, my man is not as bad as
yes,
I
yes,
thought.
yes, yes. It's, you
And
are correct.
my friend was a judge.
Hmm.
What at the pitch competition. So, and I was there with another friend, and I remember that amazing food. That's probably
Thank
why I
you.
remember. And I was
Thank
saying, oh,
you.
wait, no, we've met before. Because
Yes,
even when Charles, so the most recent connection was with Charles McKay, who does an amazing entrepreneur connection event
yes, it
for you
does.
to
Yeah.
network at. So
Hmm.
if you are a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned one, you will want to make sure you check it out. It was part of the Stay Connection that we just talked about earlier in the show. Make sure
Yes.
you come to that because it's amazing people that be there.
Hmm.
And Chef Carla was our caterer at the event.
Yes.
So I got a chance to reconnect with her and taste some of her great food again. Now, see, here's the thing, you're not close to me. Nobody wants to be close to me.
I know.
Do you
I know.
ever come this direction? Because you do pop around different places. Do
Yes.
you ever leave the city of Detroit and come like more downward, like towards the Inkster, Romulus, Taylor areas?
So I've been getting a lot of requests to come that way. I'm usually in Pontiac, downtown Detroit. I am planning on coming back towards Inkster, Romulus area because I have a lot of customer base. Most of my customer base is that way. So yeah, my plan is to come out that way. I have to still do the leg work to see, where it is I can get. But yeah, mostly I'm like Metro Detroit. So I will come that way. And if I have an event that way,
Well, I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you for 2023, I'm gonna put in my plug. Strawberry Festival,
Yes, yes,
Pumpkin Festival,
yes.
Liberty Festival.
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. I'm doing the Jazz Fest in at I think it's Elijah Park in
Okay,
Southgate. Yeah, I'll be doing that.
okay.
So I will. I'm not just strictly to Detroit. I will travel, and as long as old girl to get up out her sleep and want to take me back there, you know what I mean?
I want to talk to her nicely and
Yeah,
be like, hey, let her know it's a whole lot of love waiting on her to
yes,
show up so
yes,
that we can
yes,
have some tasty fixins.
yes. And then I can give her a sister, and she can rest.
Exactly, exactly. So, Chef Carla, do you have a specialty? Like, is there something you one enjoy preparing, but two that people are always kind of like asking for?
Always want asking for are lamb chops. I have a lamb chop sauce that I bottled up, so I sell it by the bottle. I should have brought one up here to show. But my lamb chops are my specialty. I have several people over throughout the city that say they'll put my lamb chops up against anybody in the city. And pasta salad. Those are my two number one. Like I cannot take them off my menu regardless to how high the costs are. I cannot take them off my menu because that is what people want all the time.
Awesome, awesome. Now I have one question about your pasta salad.
Hmm.
Is it meat included?
No, it's just vegetables.
Okay, okay. Now what do you use to bind it all together with?
A secret sauce made by
Okay.
Chef Carla with two
Maybe
F's.
I still try. Okay, so I want to tell your secrets. I don't want to tell your secrets.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
but
let you.
if you doing dairy, can I
It's
have
not.
some?
It's not dairy. It's not dairy. It's no dairy in there.
See, I have something I can get
Yes.
without no
Yes.
cheat, and you
Yes.
recommend it as your top seller. Okay, tell me
Yes.
where you gonna be at within the next couple weeks.
Next couple of weeks, I'll be at Chrysler in Sterling Heights, and then I have a couple private events. But I will post it on my Facebook page where I'll be.
So my heart just kind of sank a little bit because my son works at Chrysler in Sterling Heights, but he works the night shift, and I
Oh
don't think you
yeah.
gonna be there.
Nah, I won't be there. I won't be there. But I will come your way sometime soon. I will before the summers. I will be that way because I promised a lot of people that I was going to come that way.
Awesome, awesome. So comments have been coming in. Ooh, ooh. So yes, okay. You live in Belleville, girl. We got to get together then. Miss Shaniqua Mobley said yes because she lives in Belleville. You got to come that way, and that
Hmm.
your lamb chops are the bomb.
Thank you.
OMG.
Thank
Okay, I
you.
might have to cheat just to take a little taste. Oh
You
no.
definitely have to.
Awesome. Oh, a question came in. Are you
Mhm.
going to be at the African American Festival this weekend?
No, I didn't sign up for that festival this year because, like I said, my truck is older.
Oh,
She's up now, but I didn't sign up for that this year because I was unsure if she was going to be ready for it.
got you, got
Yeah,
you. So that
yeah.
sounds like next year, y'all,
Yeah,
because
I'll be back next year.
we
I did it
already
last
about to
year.
support Chef Carla, Chef
Yeah.
with two F's.
Yes.
We're gonna support her off the chain. Because when do you want your truck, your new baby?
I need it like yesterday, okay? So I
Y'all hear that? Y'all better
yeah,
tell a friend,
yeah,
your neighbor, and whoever else, because we need to get her moving around this city.
yes,
Seriously.
yes.
So
Like I have so
wherever
many
she's
requests.
at, we gotta meet her there so that she can
Yeah,
start meeting us where we want her to come. You
that's
see how
right.
we help each other?
That's right. That's
First, we
right.
got to help her get what
Mm-hmm.
she needs to
Mm-hmm.
come to us.
That's
Add her
right.
to your support 7 Bob pledge. Add
Yes.
her either to your Black Friday,
Mm-hmm.
one a week, or she can be one of your businesses you support out of the 7.
That's
There
right.
you go. And
Thank
like
you.
she
Thank
said,
you.
food is love. You be doing some love to her and love for you because it'll be worth the travel. Now,
That's right.
that's why I bring you on. I want people to connect seriously.
That's right. That's right.
So we have so much more juice that I want to get to, but we have 10 minutes left. Can you believe it?
Mm-hmm.
We will be bringing you back as a result.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I would love to come back.
Okay. So in our last 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
first,
Mm-hmm.
please tell everyone how they can connect with you because I have one question that I have to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you cater?
Yes, I started off catering. So yes, I cater and I do the food truck. So when old girl ain't running, she want to have attitude. I'm still catering. You know what I mean? So I'm still moving. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get rich or die trying. 50 Cent.
I love it, right? That's my
Yeah,
motto.
so yeah, I'm still
Until the
moving.
old body give out and I be like, okay, I can't
Yeah.
move, y'all. I'm still living, I just can't move.
Then we just take that Geritol and keep it moving.
Okay, so since you do cater, that's an opportunity too to patronize Chef Carla. So
Yes.
how can people get in touch with you?
They can reach me by my cell phone, Facebook. Facebook is Tasty Fixins Catering LLC. Instagram is tasty_fixins. My website is www.tastyfixins.com. And my phone number is on either my Facebook, Instagram, or my website. So they can contact me in any of those ways.
Love it, love it. And you know you will be receiving some information. So hopefully sometime in the near future you would join our community of Black owned businesses and
Yes.
become a part of our International Black Business Directory so that we
Yes.
can promote you even further.
I would definitely love that.
Oh, thank you. Now, we also believe in sharing knowledge because the
Hmm.
application of knowledge is power.
Hmm.
So, from you, Chef Carla, what book is on your nightstand currently, or that you recently read, or would highly recommend reading?
Mm. Mm. Well, what's on my nightstand now is the book by Kwame. So
Okay, is it a good read?
it's a good read. It's a good read, but I'm a 100% Kwame supporter, so it was gonna be good for me regardless. But I have that's what I'm reading now. Like I don't know. Like
Okay, well, you share what's on your nightstand.
yeah,
For
that's what
those
I'm
who are
reading now.
diehard Kwame fans, go out there. Or for those who are not, I wouldn't say not a fan, but I didn't follow anything to be honest. I
Yeah,
don't watch the news. I stay away from the news. I
yeah,
don't like gossip. I try to stay away from gossip. So
yeah.
I don't really know all that went down. Of course, I know the major kind of things that people would not
That
stop
people said,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
But I don't know all of the ins and outs of what happened. I don't know
Mhm.
the quote unquote rise and fall. So for me, if I read it, it would just be to be aware of what happened in the first place.
Yeah, well,
You
I bought
know,
it just to support and because again, I believe in my Bobs and he's one regardless. So I bought it for support and but it's a good read so far.
doesn't
Um,
share about his like the whole life or
yes,
okay.
he shares quite a bit in there, and it's very interesting. But
So
that's what
what
I'm
I would
reading.
say for the diehard fans and for those who might be on the fence, it's probably a good read because it's always best to get information from the horse's mouth.
Oh,
Come
you know
directly
what else
from
is on my nightstand too? It's Mental Boot Camp. It's a good read too. That's what I'm reading now.
mental boot camp.
Yes.
And so that kind of is taking your mind. Is it strength building or is it being able to be self aware, to encourage yourself? What is the premise of that book?
It's strength building and to make sure that you're looking at every day in a positive way. So it gives you exercises like, what are your strengths and weaknesses in conflict resolution, um how do you set boundaries? Do you have boundaries set in certain things? So, and that helps also in my business because it allowed me to set the boundaries when it comes to my employees and in my business. So yeah, it's a good read and it's very helpful. I think everybody should do a mental boot camp because this world is
Awesome.
hard and
Yes.
we need to, stay freshen up on our thoughts and how we act towards each other and how we just do conflict resolution.
Yes, and I absolutely agree with you. I absolutely do. I'm going to just say this has been an absolute conversation that I've enjoyed. And
Me
I
too.
am not the only one who says it. Hitting it last comment is Nikki. Hi, Nikki of the Health Box. And she says, hey, y'all, this is a
Hey,
great show. Y'all know I love to eat. Going to like your page right now. She's
thank
going to like
you.
your page right now.
Thank
And
you.
so, guys, if you want to have and be in tune and part of another amazing conversation, I am going to need you to mark your calendars because next week we're bringing on the phenomenal Miss Shadora Ford. She is the founder of Destined for Greatness nonprofit. Yes, you do not want to miss that conversation and her energy. I'm telling you. And to round out the month of July, on July 27th, mark your calendar. Miss Velma Jean Overman, yes, who is running for state senate of District
Yay.
5, is going to be on. And this is a powerhouse you don't want to miss. I am telling you, you do not want to miss. Mark your calendar, mark your calendar. Now, for those out there that haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to go to YouTube. I'm about to give you the website. Go to YouTube, search for Deals with Bob, and then click that red subscribe button. And right by it, click that little bell so that you can get notifications of when we're live and past episodes. And make sure you share. Remember, Deals with Bob, Deal of the Day is a free gift. And that gift is TLB's Man Eater Lip. You have to have 5 people you know. And how do we know? They will send us a comment. That's how they know. They let us know that you referred them to subscribe to our page. And you can send that information to our website, our email, our email address, sorry, at info@dealswithbob.com. Guys, I have had just an amazing time with you this evening. I really have. I thank you again, Chef Carla. That's with two
Yeah,
F's.
thank you. Thank you.
And we look forward definitely to have you back. And I had hand claps come in saying thank you for supporting mental health. Yes, mental
Yes.
health is so important. It's
I
so
am such
important.
an advocate for mental health. I'm such an advocate because it helped me. It saved my life. So I'm an advocate for it.
Definitely, definitely. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have great interview and great shows coming in. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And as always, I do thank you guys for being a part of the conversation and watching. I thank you again, Chef Carla. I'm
Thank
Sonia
you.
Weaver. I'm your host of Get to Know Bob. And as always, I encourage you to spend with purpose because your dollar does matter and deal with Bob. Have an amazing night, everyone.
Bye.